So let's talk baseball.
Okay.
What college did you play? Where'd you start playing professional ball?
I first went to the University of Oklahoma, and
And I'm from Nebraska, but
yeah,
I'm not going to hold that against him.
where I was I was really lucky. I mean, that's all there is to it. I was getting recruited by Charlie Spoonhour, who ended up being a fairly large name in college basketball, to play at a junior college in Moberly, Missouri, and then he got a job while he was recruiting me at Oklahoma uh, as an assistant, and he's still recruiting me. And I was telling him I wanted to play baseball somewhere. So he told the baseball coaches, they came and watched me. They said, "Why don't you go to junior college?" And I said, "Fine,
Okay.
yeah." And then the rules are different then than now, like all of the NCAA basically. But back then, you could sign any time until you stepped on campus to go to fall school. And Oklahoma had like four of their guys sign, and everybody else they'd been recruiting had already signed to go to another college. So they were struggling, and they called me up like a week before school started and said, "We had a half scholarship. Do you want it?" And I said, "I'll be there." So that's how I got to Oklahoma.
And then pro ball?
I was drafted twice. Um, I was drafted in the 17th round after my junior year by the White Sox, and they wanted me to just come and play, no money. So
That's a good offer.
yeah,
It's almost like tending bar.
yeah, kind of.
Just working for tips.
But well, not even tips. They don't even give you that. But yeah, I went.
Good.
At that time, I had the opportunity to go play in a world baseball tournament, which was in Nicaragua. And now that world tournament is like on TV every night, and it's quite a big deal. But back then, they had 16 teams, and it was
Different deal.
again a different deal. But I said, "Well, shoot, I'll go to Nicaragua and come back and get my degree and play another year." And I did. And then I got drafted after my senior year. Again, I had no leverage because where am I going to go?
Yeah.
So I did get some money, but I got drafted in the 6th round by Texas.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I moved up the board quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
And what position did you play?
I was an outfielder,
Okay.
and I played left field only all through college. Pretty much left field only all through my minor leagues until I get to the big leagues. In my first game, because Mickey Rivers blew a knee out, I was in center field. So that's the way it goes.
Well, I know center field because when I was playing baseball in high school, I was stuck in center field for a long time. Then I decided Johnny Bench.
Yeah.
He got me inspired, man. I
Yeah.
became a catcher.
Oh my. I often wondered, because of my size, I wish I would have been right-handed, but I'm left-handed. And back then they did not have left-handed catchers. There's only like one now that I know of. But in baseball, traditions are hard to break, and that's one I didn't want to fight. So
Yeah. And what's interesting, a statistic that I just learned from my assistant Bryce, who's holding this camera and refused to do this interview and knows a whole lot more about baseball than I do, said that less than 1% of the people that play baseball actually get to go into pro ball. And so congratulations.
well, thank you.
That's a big achievement.
Yeah, it is. It was, well, I played in Sarasota, Tulsa, Charleston, West Virginia, Wichita, and then when I made it to Denver, the Denver Bears, then I got called up to the big leagues. So what was that, 5 years? I played 5 years of minor ball before I got called to the big leagues.
Then who'd you play for?
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah. And then I played another year with Texas. They sent me back down to Oklahoma City, and then I played a year with Cincinnati and 2 years with Baltimore.